Welcome back to Brawl Stars Reddit. I'm excited to see what we have in store today, but I'm gonna make a few predictions. Prediction number 1, we're gonna see a lot of posts about Kit and wanting Kit to be removed from the game. Prediction number 2, we'll probably see stuff about the new ranked season or the new season in general. And prediction number 3, we're gonna see a couple clips of randoms being horrible. And if you want good randoms, then you should subscribe right now. Do it. I hate ranked. Oh boy. Yep. There it is. It's an insane tilt. And you know what interests me about this post? It's the fact that most people quote unquote hate ranked because they say it's way too easy and Masters is like brain dead. Now we have posts saying I hate ranked when the opposite is happening. So what I'm learning here is that whether ranked is easy or difficult, everybody hates it. There's only a couple things I would want to change about ranked, and one of those is the boost that you get at the start of a new season. It might be a bit too much, and the only other change I would really want them to do is after you reach Masters, something should change. I think when you reach Diamond, then you start drafting. So my idea here is once you reach Masters, then there are no more modifiers because modifiers are not competitive. So then the Masters players and the top players in the world can be happy. And if not that, then at least like top 2,000 in the world don't get modifiers. I think that would be fair. We already got a post about a bad random. Yeah, totally my fault that we lost. He's getting the thumbs ups. Getting star player on a defeat usually means that you carried pretty hard. The squeak didn't seem to do too bad, but this Miko literally hit like 3 shots total. AI would definitely do better than this, I think. Why is ranked the most stressful mode? I do think it's stressful, but I don't know if these players have played much Power League. Like, I stopped playing Power League because of a mix of it being too stressful and also just getting bored because it was so stressful. Like, I just don't like putting myself in that situation all the time. Ranked was similar, but it wasn't as bad for me. Let's just start with the fact that some matches seem like you are destined to lose, like getting a bunch of Power 9 brawlers. Yeah, that makes sense. I see that one all the time when I'm in like Mythic to Legendary. Oh, and don't forget the AFK players. They choose a brawler, they ban a brawler. Sometimes they even change their build, but in the start of the match, they just go do anything else in their lives. That is something I don't understand. They're just literally leaving, or they're having some kind of connection problem. I don't know what it could be, but when I was in Mythic, this happened almost every single game. Somebody was AFK, and I don't think the 100% glitch is that common. And everything I mentioned will happen 10 times more frequently in this rank. See, I just mentioned that. I don't know if it's exactly like stressful in that way because I would see really competitive matches as more stressful, but this is just annoying. I actually think I just hit the nail on the head. The third post today is a Kit complaint post. I'm glad to see there's so much Kit haters. Oh yeah, that RT's dead, or the Kit's dead. Everybody is spinning on the Kit. The brawler is just not good for the ecosystem of Showdown. Top 5 Frank rework ideas. All right. Attack buff. Quotation. Okay. Like, what is going on, buddy? Range rework. Uh-oh. It's gonna go across the whole map. Yeah. Ooh, how? How? Top 3. Health buff. Uh-oh. All right, that was kind of boring. Infinity super. Bruh. I mean, you could kind of do that anyways, right? You're doing it right now. Top 1. Winning animation rework. Yo. That's kind of hype. This is so stupid. Place your bets on who's going to be temporarily disabled next year. So these are the 4 brawlers who have been disabled so far in Brawl Stars history. At the time of me recording this video, Ash is still not in the game. It's been over a week and my guy is still unplayable. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that Frank is gonna be the next brawler to get removed because maybe his like rework is gonna bug him like crazy. That's my prediction. Comment which should be the next one. It's so goofy, but it's kind of cute. Next one, do I don't know, Squeak. The Porter AI is actually kind of bad. I'm not even gonna lie. I was talking about this in my 80 changes for 80 brawlers video, but I think that not only should the AI be maybe a little bit better for the porters because stuff like this seems to happen. I also think that like maybe the porters should hit players more consistently with like a projectile speed increase or something because right now they seem very inconsistent. And that's why I don't really like them very much. For the second time, I got a skin from Ranked Drop, and this is what happens. This looks like a really long YouTube title. Wait, where's the skin? Why is it like off-centered in the profile icon thingy? I actually have no idea why this is even happening. And if this is happening for anybody else, because this is the first time I'm even seeing this. Wait, you got the skin at Bronze 2? Brother. If I don't get it at Bronze 2, I'm uninstalling. Bro, every single post is about Ranked. I'm actually done with Ranked. 1 in 12 bucks. Buzz. That's kind of horrific. That right there is a crime, and it's just a drop from Mythic. I mean, at this point here, though, it's a mix between bad luck and a skill issue, because every single match is going to be bad in Mythic. You're never going to get a match that actually feels competitive, and most of your players are going to be horrible. So what you have to do is hard carry. That is the only way you're going to get past Mythic. Like, this Buzz is the most common thing possible to see in Mythic, and like, this Crow didn't seem to do very much, but this Cordelius, he carried. Look at that. Huge damage, 12 and 5, star player. That guy went hard. Buzz, though, he was definitely just horrible. So was the Rico. 4 and 9, that's pretty bad. 6 and 2 is good. You got the most healing. That's kind of funny. But in general, like, the only way you're gonna win in Mythic is if you're this Cordelius. Why do people do this? Oh, because they're just losing super hard? No, they're fighting bots. I think this is just a fake video to show people doing this in general. Do we get to see the end? Like, do you lose trophies for this? Yeah, I'm not sure. This might be fake, but some players do just quit the game if you're behind. Hit's true weakness. Oh, that's actually awesome. I didn't realize that this was based on a real thing. This cat is so chubby. Look at him. Me to Edgar after seeing what state Kit has put the game in. Perhaps I treated you too harshly. Yeah, dude. You know what? Kit has way less counterplay than Edgar does when it comes to being an assassin currently, at least in Showdown and Knockout. That's all I really know. But it's basically the same playstyle. He has the same super jump and basically the same way to attack. But the only difference is that Kit, the support brawler, is better at it. And I know, I've always advocated for Kit to just be an assassin instead of a support brawler. And now he is. But it's not in the right way, because currently, there's no thought behind his gameplay. You just 3-shot people. What's everyone's best ranked game mode? I think it's probably Hot Zone or Brawl Ball. But I have 4 main picks that I use in Heist. It's either Brock, Amber, Colt, or if I want to go defense, then I go Cordelius. But most of the time, I don't trust my randoms to go offense, so I just go for the high damage, and usually that works. But especially if they pick a Chuck or a Melody, I am going straight to Cordelius if he's not banned. Wow, guys, another one. I'm hate rank. What's going on here? Master, Legendary versus a bunch of Mythic players. You were also the problem. Everybody on this team just got absolutely obliterated. I think the hate here is coming from the fact that these players just came out of Masters and just curb stomped them. But like, that's just gonna happen in any ranked game ever, especially if there's a season reset where the good players go back to the early ranks for the first few weeks. That's just how it is, man. In today's episode of bullying Kit players, it really is all of the content for the last 2 weeks. Yeah, the Kit's dead. People hate Kit so much, especially even compared to like Edgar, dude. Whichever one jumps on the bull is just gonna die, so I hope they don't do that. Oh, they jumped on each other? And now they're just dead. All right. That's all this Reddit is right now. Ranked and Kit complaining. Showdown players when there's a Kit in the lobby. It's every other post. Why Tick sucks in Hot Zone. Stop defending him, he sucks. Reason 1, he can't deal heavy damage consistently. Reason 2, 2v3 for your teammates. RIP. That is true that once he dies and like the enemy team gets a little bit of pressure, Tick cannot come back. All right, boys. This right here might be the worst random. You cannot be more serious. All right, Jesse. Turret on the ground, hypercharge in, gadget on the turret. That's an insane combo, boys. I'm just gonna go ahead and guess that this was a misclick. He really wanted to click hypercharge and then throw the turret, but like he held the button down. Nah, he held that button down. Look at that. Look at how long he hit the button for. That was like over a second he held that super button. Now I'm convinced that this is no longer an accident. The max play that won me to Masters. All right, insane dash, kill on the roughs, and GG. At that point, the BB's not gonna reach you to shoot the ball into the goal, but he wanted to shoot the BB and then grab the ball, but he probably had some delay or just messed up, so then he shot the ball to the BB and then lost. At this point, you just made a crazy play. You know, you got the adrenaline, but you gotta calm down and just realize the ball is right there, shoot it into the goal. And then you win. The Brawl Stars subreddit has officially reached 1 million members, which is actually kind of crazy because I think I was one of the first like 10,000 members to even be in this. Back in my day in the Brawl Stars beta, it was a very tight-knit community because it was kind of like, you know, the Clash mini beta. People absolutely loved the game, but the difference was it was a very small group of people, and I'm gonna assume that it was also like a generally older group of people back then, but now it's mostly 12-year-olds. Times may have changed, but it's kind of cool to see that the Brawl Stars subreddit is doing this good compared to how it was 6 years ago. Why does Tick's bomb animation have the Kit's animation? They had to have changed this after Kit was added. So what was the original one? Just like an orange explosion? It even has the yarn ball. That right there has just gotta be a visual bug. There's no way that this was intentional. It's kind of the same thing as how Kit's yarn ball has the same sound effect, I believe, as like Sprout's super. All right, boys, let's end this off with a star drop that opens like an egg. I love how it tilts. It's so weird how it does that. I saw some videos where the egg starts out like this and then it ends up like all the way over here, and I don't know why. Opening eggs was pretty fun, to be fair. It was really cool to see it get like larger and you just keep swiping it. All right, what is it? Yep, 50 coins. But that's gonna do it for today's video on the Brawl Stars subreddit. If you enjoyed, smash like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.